Welcome to your personalized deep dive. Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of passive income, those clever business ideas that could help you build wealth and reach financial freedom.
That's right. And our compass for this exploration is a Forbes article. It's titled 7 Passive Income Business Ideas to Build Wealth and Financial Freedom. It was published January 3rd, 2025.
7 different paths to explore, each with its own unique twists and turns. I'm already picturing myself as a real estate tycoon or a digital product guru. Although, if I'm being honest, the idea of passive income always makes me wonder, how passive is it really?
That's a great question and a crucial one to address right off the bat. You're right to be a bit skeptical. The truth is, even the most passive income streams, they require a good amount of upfront work to get them off the ground.
So no magic money tree, that just sprouts cash while we lounge by the pool.
Not quite. But that's where this deep dive comes in handy. By understanding what's involved up front, we can set realistic expectations and make informed decisions, which I know is important to you.
Absolutely. I'm all about working smarter, not harder. So let's jump into those 7 ideas and see which ones might be worth the initial effort. The article kicks off with 2 real estate ventures, rental properties and self-storage facilities. Rental properties, at least, feel like a classic path to passive income.
They certainly are a popular choice, and for good reason. With rental properties, you have the potential for both consistent cash flow from rent payments and long-term appreciation as the property value increases.
But I've also heard horror stories about nightmare tenants and unexpected repair costs. Is it really as hands-off as some people make it seem?
That's where those realistic expectations come in. Owning rental properties can be a fantastic investment, but it's not a completely passive endeavor. You need to be prepared to handle things like finding and screening tenants, property maintenance, and navigating any legal or financial issues that might arise.
Okay, so it's more like semi-passive income, a mix of upfront effort and ongoing management. What about self-storage facilities? They seem like they might be a bit lower maintenance.
You're on the right track there. Self-storage facilities, they tend to require less day-to-day management. Compared to rental properties, people are always in need of storage space, so demand is generally consistent. However, the initial investment can be quite significant, as you'll need to either purchase or build a facility.
So both real estate options have their pros and cons. It sounds like it boils down to your budget, risk tolerance, and how hands-on you want to be. What if real estate isn't the right fit for someone? What other avenues does the Forbes article suggest?
That's where things get really interesting. The article highlights the world of digital products as a fantastic way to tap into your knowledge and expertise to create a passive income stream.
Okay, now you've got my attention. Creating and selling digital products, that sounds right up my alley. What kind of digital products are we talking about?
Think ebooks, online courses, templates, and even design assets. The beauty of digital products is you create them once, and then they can be sold repeatedly without requiring you to create a new physical product each time.
So it's all about leveraging your skills and knowledge to create something valuable that people are willing to pay for. That resonates with me.
Exactly. It's a great option for those who enjoy teaching, sharing their expertise, or creating resources that solve problems for others.
But isn't the digital product market already super saturated? How do you stand out and attract customers?
That's a key challenge. Success in the digital product space often hinges on having a strong online presence, building an audience, and marketing your products effectively. The Forbes article actually emphasizes the importance of focusing on evergreen topics, subjects that remain relevant and in demand over time.
That makes sense. Focusing on evergreen topics means you're not constantly chasing trends or having to update your products as frequently. It's about creating something with lasting value.
Precisely. Think about topics like personal finance, health and wellness, or professional development, subjects that people are always seeking information on, regardless of the latest fads.
So far, we've covered real estate ventures and the world of digital products. 2 very different approaches to building passive income. But I have a feeling the Forbes article has a few more tricks up its sleeve. What else should we explore?
Well, if you're looking for passive income strategies that might be a bit more familiar, the article delves into the realm of investments, specifically dividend stocks and REITs.
Okay, I have to admit, this is where I start to feel a bit out of my depth. Can you break down those concepts for us?
Absolutely. Dividend stocks are simply shares of companies that pay out a portion of their profits to shareholders, typically on a quarterly basis.
So instead of just hoping the stock price goes up, you're also getting a regular stream of income. the company's earnings. That sounds pretty appealing.
It certainly can be. And what's especially attractive about dividend stocks is they often represent well-established companies with a history of profitability.
Interesting. What about REITs? What makes them a potential avenue for passive income?
REIT stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. These companies own or finance income-producing real estate, like office buildings, shopping centers, or apartment complexes. Essentially, you're investing in a portfolio of properties, rather than buying a single property yourself.
So it's a way to diversify your real estate investments without having to manage individual properties. I like that. Do REITs also pay dividends like some companies do?
Yes, they do. REITs often distribute a significant portion of their income to shareholders in the form of dividends, making them an appealing option for those seeking passive income from the real estate sector.
Okay. I'm starting to see how both dividend stocks and REITs can fit into a passive income strategy. But how do you choose the right investments? It seems like a bit of a minefield out there.
That's a great question, and one that we can definitely delve into further. There are a lot of factors to consider when choosing dividend stocks or REITs, such as the company's financial health, its track record of dividend payments, and the overall market conditions.
This is all really helpful. It's clear that there's a lot to learn about dividend stocks and REITs, and they definitely warrant further exploration. But I'm eager to hear about those unexpected and even quirky ventures you mentioned earlier.
Get ready for it. We're about to step into the world of vending machines and laundromats.
Vending machines and laundromats. Those aren't exactly the first things that come to mind when you think passive income.
Yeah.
But I'm always open to unconventional ideas. What makes these businesses stand out in the passive income landscape?
What's fascinating about vending machines and laundromats is their simplicity and consistent demand. They provide essential services, snacks and drinks on the go, and clean clothes that people rely on day in and day out.
So it's all about meeting those basic needs. I can see the appeal there. Let's start with vending machines. What are the key things to consider if someone's thinking about venturing into the world of snacks and beverages?
Location, location, location. It's the golden rule of real estate, and it applies equally to vending machines. You need to find high traffic areas where people are likely to crave a quick snack or drink. Think office buildings, schools, gyms, or even busy street corners.
That makes perfect sense. You wouldn't want your vending machine tucked away in a deserted alley. What about stocking the machine? Any tips on choosing the right products?
You want to cater to the specific needs and preferences of your target audience. Are you serving a health-conscious crowd? Then you might want to stock up on protein bars, trail mix, and bottled water. Or are you catering to a more indulgent crowd? Then chips, candy bars, and sugary drinks might be the way to go. It's all about understanding your market.
So it's not just about stocking your favorite snacks. It's about doing your research and tailoring your offerings to the people you're serving. That's where the work part of passive income comes in.
Right. Exactly. It takes effort to research locations, analyze demographics, and choose the right product mix. But that initial effort can pay off in the long run by ensuring a steady stream of customers and sales.
Speaking of effort, are vending machines really that low maintenance? I imagine there's still some upkeep involved.
There's definitely some ongoing management involved. You'll need to restock the machine regularly, collect the cash, and handle any maintenance issues that arise. But compared to some other passive income ventures, vending machines can be relatively hands-off once you've established your locations and systems.
Okay, so maybe not completely passive, but definitely more automated approach compared to, say, managing rental properties. Let's shift gears and talk about laundromats. They always seem to be busy, which suggests there's consistent demand.
You're absolutely right. Laundromats provide an essential service, and as long as people are wearing clothes, there will be a need for laundry facilities. And just like with vending machines, location is a critical factor for success.
So finding that sweet spot with high foot traffic and limited competition is key. What else should someone consider if they're thinking about opening a laundromat?
The initial investment can be significant, as you'll need to purchase or lease a space, acquire washing machines and dryers, and potentially hire staff. You'll also want to factor in ongoing costs, like utilities, maintenance, and cleaning supplies.
It sounds like there are a lot of similarities between vending machines and laundromats. The importance of location, the need to understand your customer base, and the balance of upfront effort and ongoing management.
Yes, they share a lot of common ground, but they also offer different levels of scalability. With vending machines, you can start small with a single machine and gradually expand your network as your profits grow. Laundromats typically require a larger initial investment and may have more limitations in terms of expansion.
It's all about finding the right fit. for your budget, your goals, and your comfort level. We've covered a lot of ground so far, from real estate and digital products to those unexpected ventures like vending machines and laundromats. But I have a feeling the Forbes article has one more intriguing idea up its sleeve.
You're right. The final passive income strategy in the article taps into the power of resourcefulness. It encourages you to think creatively about how you can leverage your existing assets.
Ooh, that sounds intriguing. I'm all ears. Tell me more about this resourceful approach to passive income.
It's all about identifying underutilized assets you already possess and finding ways to generate income from them. You have a spare bedroom, you could rent it out on Airbnb, or a similar platform, have a garage gathering dust. Consider renting it out as storage space. Even an empty driveway or parking space could become a source of income.
Wow. I'm starting to see possibilities everywhere. This approach is so clever because it doesn't require a huge upfront investment. You're essentially monetizing what you already have.
Exactly. And it's a great way to dip your toes into the world of passive income without taking on a lot of risk.
Okay, so we've explored 7 different paths to passive income, each with its own unique set of advantages and considerations. But I imagine the next step for our listener is figuring out how to choose the right path for their individual circumstances.
You're absolutely right. It's not about blindly pursuing every shiny object. It's about taking the step back and assessing your own resources, goals, and risk tolerance.
Okay, let's dive into that process of self-assessment. What are the key questions someone should be asking themselves as they weigh these different passive income options?
One of the first things to consider is your budget. How much capital are you willing to invest up front? Some ventures, like real estate or laundromats, require a significant initial outlay, while others, like digital products or renting out personal assets, can be started with a smaller investment.
So knowing your financial limitations is crucial. You don't want to overextend yourself or take on more risk than you're comfortable with. What other factors should someone be thinking about?
Time commitment is another key consideration. How much time are you willing to devote to setting up and managing your passive income stream? Some ventures, like rental properties, can be quite time-consuming, especially in the beginning. Others, like dividend stocks or REITs, require a lot of hands-on involvement. Once you've made your investments,
it's all about finding that balance between potential income and the effort required to generate it. You want to choose something that aligns with your lifestyle and your available time. What about personal skills and interests? How do those factor into the decision-making process?
Your skills and interests are incredibly important. You're more likely to succeed and enjoy the process if you choose a passive income stream that aligns with your natural talents and passions.
That makes perfect sense. It's about leveraging your strengths and choosing something you'll actually enjoy doing, even if it requires some effort up front.
Exactly. If you love writing and teaching, creating digital products could be a fantastic fit. If you have a knack for real estate and enjoy working with tenants, then rental properties might be a better option.
Okay, so we've talked about budget, time commitment, and personal skills and interests. Anything else someone should consider before diving into the world of passive income?
It's crucial to be realistic about your expectations. Passive income isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, effort, and often a bit of trial and error to build a sustainable income stream.
So no overnight successes here. It's more about long-term growth and consistency.
Exactly. And even though we call it passive income, it's essential to remember that most ventures require some level of ongoing management and attention.
That's a really important point. There's no such thing as truly set it and forget it income. You need to be prepared to put in the work, even if it's just monitoring your investments or handling occasional maintenance issues.
Absolutely. And embracing that reality can help you avoid disappointment and stay motivated on your passive income journey.
I think this idea of setting realistic expectations is crucial. It's about understanding that building passive income is a process, not a destination. And it's about finding joy and fulfillment in the journey itself.
Beautifully said. It's not just about the money. It's about the freedom, flexibility, and sense of accomplishment that comes from creating something that works for you, even when you're not actively working on it.
I love that perspective. So we've covered a lot of ground, from exploring those 7 passive income ideas to discussing how to choose the right fit for you. But I imagine there's still that nagging question. Okay, I've chosen my path. Now what? How do I actually get started?
That's a great question. And it's where the rubber meets the road. Once you've identified a passive income stream that aligns with your goals and resources, the next step is to develop a plan of action.
Okay, let's talk about that action plan. What are the key elements someone should focus on as they take those first steps towards building their passive income empire?
One of the most important things is to do your research. Dive deep into the specific passive income stream you've chosen. Learn everything you can about the industry, the market, the competition, and the best practices for success.
So it's all about becoming an expert in your chosen field. That makes sense. Knowledge is power, especially when you're venturing into uncharted territory.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to seek out mentors or connect with others who are already successful in your chosen niche. Learn from their experiences, ask questions, and tap into their expertise.
That's such valuable advice. Building a network of support can make a world of difference, especially when you're facing challenges or feeling overwhelmed.
Absolutely. And as you're gathering information and building your network, don't forget to set clear, actionable goals, what you want to achieve with your passive income stream. How much money do you want to make? By when?
Having those specific goals in mind can help you stay focused and motivated, especially when the going gets tough.
Exactly. And break down those big goals into smaller, more manageable steps. What are the specific actions you need to take each day, each week, or each month to move closer to your ultimate objective?
That's a great strategy for avoiding overwhelm and making steady progress. It's about taking those consistent baby steps towards your bigger vision.
And as you're taking action, remember to embrace the power of experimentation. Don't be afraid to try different approaches, tweak your strategies, and learn from your mistakes.
That's such an important reminder. Building passive income isn't a linear process. It's about being adaptable, embracing challenges as learning opportunities, and constantly refining your approach.
And as you navigate this journey, don't forget to celebrate your successes along the way, acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, and give yourself credit for the effort you're putting in.
Celebrating those wins is so important for maintaining momentum and staying motivated on the journey. It's about recognizing your progress and reminding yourself why you started in the first place.
Exactly. Building passive income isn't just about the end result. It's about enjoying the process, learning along the way, and creating a lifestyle that aligns with your values and aspirations.
We've talked a lot about the proactive steps involved in setting up and managing passive income streams, but I'm also curious about the tools and technologies that can help streamline those efforts and make the process more efficient.
That's a great point. As technology continues to evolve, there's a growing ecosystem of tools and platforms designed to automate tasks, simplify processes, and free up your time.
Okay, let's dive into some of those helpful tools. What are some examples of technologies that can make managing passive income streams easier and more efficient?
For those venturing into real estate, property management software can be a game changer. These platforms help you manage tenant communication, track rent payments, schedule maintenance, and even screen potential renters.
So it's like having a virtual assistant.
Yeah.
Dedicated to handling all those essential property management tasks. That sounds like a huge time saver.
Absolutely. And for those exploring digital products, there are countless tools available to help you create, market, and sell your offerings. Think course creation platforms, e-commerce platforms, and email marketing services.
It's amazing how technology can empower creators to build their own businesses and reach a global audience.
And for those managing investments, like dividend stocks or REITs, online brokerage platforms and investment tracking tools can help you monitor your portfolio, research investment opportunities, and even automate your investment strategies.
Technology is truly revolutionizing the way we manage our finances and build wealth. It's about putting those powerful tools to work for us so we can focus on the bigger picture.
And even for those less tech-savvy ventures, like vending machines and laundromats, there are innovative solutions emerging. Think smart vending machines that track inventory and accept mobile payments, or laundromat management systems that allow customers to pay and reserve machines online.
It's incredible how technology is transforming even those traditional businesses. It's all about finding ways to leverage innovation to make things easier and more convenient for both you and your customers.
And don't forget about the power of automation. Whether it's setting up automatic bill payments, scheduling social media posts, or using chatbots to handle customer inquiries, automation can free up your time and mental energy so you can focus on the strategic aspects of your passive income ventures.
Automation is definitely a key ingredient in creating a more passive and sustainable income stream. It's about working smarter, not harder, and letting technology handle those repetitive or time-consuming tasks.
Exactly. And as you explore these different tools and technologies, Remember that it's not about using every shiny new gadget. It's about finding the solutions that best fit your needs, your workflow, and your budget.
It's about choosing the tools that will truly make your life easier and help you achieve your passive income goals. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, exploring those 7 passive income ideas, discussing how to choose the right fit, and even diving into the practical steps and tools for getting started. But I imagine there's still a lingering question. What about the challenges? Building passive income can't be all sunshine and rainbows.
Right, you're absolutely right. Well, passive income offers incredible potential for financial freedom and flexibility. It's important to be aware of the challenges and pitfalls that you might encounter along the way.
Okay, let's have a real talk moment. What are some of the common challenges people face when trying to build passive income streams, and how can they overcome those obstacles?
One of the biggest challenges is staying motivated and consistent, especially in the beginning. When results might be slow to materialize, it's easy to get discouraged when you're putting in the effort and not seeing immediate returns.
So it's all about playing the long game, trusting the process, and staying committed to your vision, even when doubt creeps in.
Exactly. And it's important to find ways to stay inspired and accountable. Set realistic goals, break them down into smaller steps, and celebrate those milestones along the way.
Celebrating those small wins is so crucial for maintaining momentum and staying motivated on the journey. It's about recognizing your progress and reminding yourself why you started in the first place.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to seek out support from others who are on a similar path. Connect with like-minded individuals, join online communities, or find a mentor who can provide guidance and encouragement.
Having that network of support can make all the difference, especially when you're facing challenges or feeling isolated on your journey.
Another common challenge is dealing with unexpected setbacks or obstacles. Things don't always go according to plan, and you might encounter unforeseen expenses, market fluctuations, or even competition that threatens your progress.
So it's about being adaptable, embracing those challenges as learning opportunities, and finding creative solutions to overcome those obstacles.
Exactly. Building passive income requires a certain level of resilience and resourcefulness. It's about being willing to pivot, adjust your strategies, and learn from your mistakes along the way.
It's about viewing those setbacks as stepping stones, not roadblocks, and using them to refine your approach and make your business even stronger.
And remember, success in passive income, like any entrepreneurial endeavor, often involves a certain degree of trial and error. Don't be afraid to experiment, test different approaches, and learn from what doesn't work, as much as what does.
It's about embracing that learning curve, viewing those experiments as valuable data points, and constantly refining your strategies based on the feedback you receive.
And as you navigate these challenges, it's crucial to prioritize self-care and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Building passive income can be demanding, and it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and neglect your own well-being.
That's such an important reminder. It's about finding that sustainable rhythm that allows you to pursue your goals without sacrificing your health, your relationships, or your overall happiness.
Exactly. Building passive income should ultimately enhance your life, not consume it. It's about creating a lifestyle that allows you to enjoy the fruits of your labor and live life on your own terms.
This has been such an insightful and empowering conversation. We've explored those 7 passive income ideas, discussed the importance of finding the right fit, and even delved into the practical steps, tools, and challenges involved in building sustainable income streams. But I imagine our listener is eager to hear your final thoughts, your words of wisdom, as they embark on this exciting journey. You're right. It's time to wrap things up and leave our listener with some key takeaways and a final thought to ponder.
I'm all ears. What are those golden nuggets of wisdom you want to impart? I'm all ears. What are those golden nuggets of wisdom you want to impart?
Remember, the journey to passive income is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient, persistent, and don't be afraid to adapt and learn along the way. And most importantly, choose a path that resonates with your passions and aligns with your vision of a fulfilling life.
Those are such powerful reminders. It's about finding that sweet spot where passion meets purpose and creating a life that feels both meaningful and financially rewarding.
And as you embark on this journey, remember to stay curious, embrace the learning process, and surround yourself with a supportive community.
I love that advice. It's about fostering that growth mindset, seeking out connections, and building a network that will empower you to thrive on your passive income journey. And as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with a final thought-provoking question. Which of these 7 passive income ideas sparked your curiosity the most? Which one resonated with your skills and interests? And most importantly, which one might you want to deep dive into further?
Wow, that's a powerful question to ponder. It's not just about passively absorbing information, it's about taking that knowledge and using it to fuel your own exploration and action.
Exactly. This deep dive has provided you with a roadmap, but it's up to you to choose your destination and chart your course.
And remember, the power to create a more fulfilling and financially secure future is within your grasp.
Absolutely. So go out there, explore those possibilities, and embrace the adventure of building passive income streams that align with your unique vision of success.
This has been an incredible journey, and I'm so grateful for your insights and expertise. Thanks for guiding us through this deep dive into the world of passive income.
It's been my pleasure. Remember, the journey to financial freedom starts with a single step. So take that step, embrace the challenge, and enjoy the ride.
And on that inspiring note, we'll wrap up this deep dive. Thanks for joining us. And remember, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep into the things that matter most to you.